you don't want to fall for this trap, then I will teach you how to spot it and how to avoid it. Today we're going to talk about one of the most dangerous mistakes you can make when selling a house. Like you, every seller wants the highest price for their home. And understanding this will safeguard your interest. This is so insidious that when some realtors do it, they don't even know they're doing it. It is made up of two parts: buying the listing and seller fatigues. Stick around because you can't afford to make this mistake. Hi, this is Matias Masucci, your trusted Los Angeles realtor. Imagine you are selling your home. You meet with several realtors to get an idea of how much the property is worth. One says your house is worth $950,000. Another one suggests $1,050,000. Then a third one comes along and assures you that they can sell it for $1,250,000. Sounds tempting, right? This is what we call buying the listing. The realtor promises an unrealistic high price to win your business. They are buying the listing. But here's when it gets tricky. After choosing the realtor who bought your listing with an attractive price, the real work begins. So now you have to worry about preparing the properties. And you may even invest in what may be unnecessary upgrades. And you'll have to start accommodating showings and dealing with open houses. So maybe you still live in the house. So every time a potential buyer comes to see it, you'll have to clean up, pack up, and get out. And even if you don't live in the house, as days turn into weeks, mortgage payments become due, taxes, and utility bills. And what if you are shopping for a house? Opportunities are missed, while high offers for your home don't materialize. This is where seller fatigue sets in. The excitement fades, and the financial pressure of maintaining an unsold property mounts. And then the realtor says, the market has changed. Interest rates are not where they should be. Meanwhile, your one chance of making a great first impression on the market has vanished. And then come the requests for price reductions. Eventually, worn down, you just want to move on. In the end, you might accept an offer far below the initial, more realistic estimates. Buying the listing and counting on seller fatigue to sell it at a lower price later on is an underhanded tactic that exploits homeowners' trust and patience. Some realtors may genuinely believe they can sell your property for an unrealistic price. Maybe in their valuation they used homes that aren't really comparables, or they are a step behind the shifting market. No matter what the reason may be, properly pricing a property when first hitting the market is one of the most important things you can do. So how do you prevent this from happening to you? I'm going to teach you a trick that will make it super easy for you to understand how this works without any special knowledge. It works by using expert insights to your advantage. Remember our example? One realtor suggested your house was worth $950,000, another one suggested it was worth $1,050,000, and finally one came along much higher than anyone else at $1,250,000. Ask for a comparative market analysis from the highest valuation and look at the comparable sales they used. Then go back to one of the most realistic realtors and let them know that another realtor told you your house was worth much more than they suggested. Share the comparable sales with them and ask them for their opinion. They should be able to debunk the trick with relative ease. As I said, this practice is so deceptive that sometimes even realtors themselves aren't aware they are doing it. It often stems from a mix of overenthusiasm and a lack of market awareness, rather than outright deceit. Please keep in mind that most home sellers fall for this because they want to believe. Because everyone thinks their house is so much better than their neighbors. Of course it's worth $500,000 more. Look, I just upgraded the kitchen. This scam works so well because we all want to feel special, and our property is just an extension of that feeling. Being realistic isn't always easy Because most properties don't just have a monetary value, they also have an emotional value. This house may be the house your kids grew up in, or the house your parents raised you in. No matter what the reason, the best way to remain objective is to learn how to use expert advice to your advantage. Thank you for watching. My name is Matias Baker Masucci, your trusted Los Angeles realtor. And if you find this video useful, please feel free to like, subscribe, and maybe help me spread the word. Now, if you're ready to dive deeper, don't miss my video on whether you should sell your house as is or invest in repairs and renovations prior to the sale. If I don't hear from you sooner, I will see you in the next video. Goodbye!